So this afternoon we've come out to take a look at this house here in Honington. It's semi-detached, it's been extended quite substantially, so it's much larger than you might think. It's by this lovely field. So let's go inside and take a look. So as you can see, we've stepped inside now, and the first room you get to is this lovely space here. It's a sitting room in its own right, but as you can see they've got their piano here and a lovely reading space as well. It's dual aspect, so lovely and bright. It also leads through into the kitchen and the dining room beyond, and also if I just spin round on the left hand side here, you'll see another door which we'll go into next. So the next room we've come into is, well, really whatever you want it to be. Definitely large enough for a sitting room in its own right. Equally, the vendors are using this as a bit of a study at the present time, but it's a really lovely room and is a nice little hideaway from the rest of the house, which, as you know, downstairs is quite open plan, but this is all enclosed and a really lovely space. Okay, so as you can see, we've now come through to the kitchen, which leads onto the dining room, and then a lovely sort of garden family room space overlooking the gardens and the fields beyond. So I need to take this room from a few different angles because it's one large space effectively. So if you're entertaining, how fantastic. Everybody can be in here. Definitely the heart of the home, this space. Let me show you from the other side as well, and you'll get a better idea. So as you can see, I'm now the other side of the kitchen. You can see just how many units there are. Obviously there's things like built-in dishwasher, etc., as you might expect. And then you can just get a glimpse of the dining room, which I'll show you in a second or two. But then we have this lovely space. So this house has the most fantastic gardens and views, and where better to see those than from this space here, which is sort of like a garden room, family space, and probably, I suspect, where you're going to spend most of your time. You've got those lovely sliding doors leading out onto the patio, which we'll take a look at in a second. And I've now come from the other side of the room, so you can see where the kitchen is, and you can see that the family space garden room has a vaulted ceiling, so you can get a better idea of that from here. And then if I turn round, you'll be able to see this dining room. There's obviously plenty of space for dining tables elsewhere, but this works really well. Again, it's got patio doors going out onto the garden. And then just one more shot of the whole space. This is from those patio doors. You can see the open plan style kitchen through to this room and onto the dining room. Just so you know, there's a shower room, cloak room off the dining room, and off the kitchen is a very useful utility, which is also where the boiler is. It's gas-fired central heating. There's also a sink out there and another door to the garden. So as you can see, I've come upstairs now, and this is the nice large landing area. Straight ahead is the master bedroom, and the door to the right is the large bathroom. There's a double bedroom off to the right just here, and then just to the left here is a further double bedroom. And then this is the landing from the other side, so you can see it's got a nice big window letting in lots of light. So I've just come into the master bedroom, and I hope this video does the room justice. As you'll see, you've got windows everywhere. You've got Velux windows and windows to two other sides. And then you've got this superb vaulted ceiling as well, which is just lovely. Probably you need to come and have a look for yourself because it's a fantastic space, but I can't get it all in on the video camera. So let me just try and take a different view for you. There we go. That might give you a better idea of the proportions of the room. You can see the vaulted ceiling again there. And then just on the left hand side, you've got quite a large amount of wardrobes fitted in as well. And just to mention, behind me is a large ensuite shower room. And then a quick look at the bathroom. You've got a separate shower cubicle, wash hand basin, loo, and large bath, and full tiling to walls as well, so quite a spacious room altogether. And just to show you, this is either bedroom 2 or 3. They're both similar sizes actually, and they're both at the front of the house. And then just to show you the other double bedroom, again on the front of the house, this one. So as you can see, we've just popped into the back gardens now, and the first thing you notice is the lovely big pond, and there's a workshop there as well, just in the top left hand corner of your screen. And then if I scan around, you'll see what a glorious location this is. There we go, there's a bit of the field just to the side. So I've just popped to the other side of the patio now so you can get a better idea of the fact that the field runs all the way down the side of the plot, and what a lovely view to wake up to or sit out and enjoy. So just standing with my back to the pond, this is the workshop which is light and power connected, and then you can see the remainder of the gardens are laid mainly to lawn. You've got lots of different shrubs and mature trees. There's a nice mature rose bush going over the archway there, and at the bottom you've got the annex stroke office building, which we can have a look at in a moment, and then you can see just the fields to the side. So I've waited for the sun to go in slightly so you can get a better look at the back of the house without the sun being in the lens. You can see it's been extended probably 3 times in total, so that's hence why it's so much larger than it looks from the outside. So I guess I'm now halfway down the garden. The annex stroke office building at the back is not quite on the rear boundary but heading that way. And I just thought I'd show you a bit more of what we're here to enjoy. So I'm now at the bottom of the garden facing the back of the house, and you've probably seen as I've come down there's so many nice little places to sit and relax and just enjoy the views. It's a really wonderful garden, quite easy to maintain as well because other than the grass everything else looks after itself, so a lovely space to relax and enjoy the countryside. Okay, so I just wanted to show you this, which is a detached annex. You could literally use it for anything you wanted, whether you work from home, home office, gym, as it's currently being used. So let's go inside and take a little look. So, as is often the case when you have lots of extra space, the vendors of this one are housing lots of furniture for different people. But you can see how much space this room has, and this is only one half of the annex. So this is the first room, again with a nice little vaulted ceiling. And then if this room doesn't scream man cave, I don't know what does. It's the ideal space, isn't it, for getting away from the rest of the house. And if you've got to go on the treadmill, at least you've got a lovely view to go and do that on. And I'll just spin round so you can see the other room, or the extent of the other room as well. So that's the end of our visit to this house here in Honington. As you've seen, it's got so much space inside, lots of space outside, and a glorious setting. If you'd like to come and take a look for yourself, do that by just giving us a call on 01284 755 526.